Yes, this is Albert here, just pondering on some stuff, relatively. Oh, yes, I am pleased to introduce you to Mr. Quiroz. Take it away, Mr. Q.
Hi. Hello. My name is Quiroz. I'm excited and overjoyed to be your student's conceptual physics teacher this year. I've been teaching a number of years at all levels of physics, from conceptual, like in high school, to general physics at Pima College. I have a master's in education, a bachelor's degree in studio art with an emphasis in computer animation, and a minor in mechanical engineering. Still, though, physics is and has always been a passion of mine. I expect to be pursuing a higher degree in physics soon. Now, this may look like an ordinary classroom, and even one you may have experienced yourselves. But what happens in this group space is nothing short of extraordinary. Students will be collaborating, engaging with the material, and exploring the laws of nature, the basic laws of nature, together, deeper than they ever have before. So whatever configuration the room needs to be in that day is decided by the students. It's awesome.
Very good. Yeah, good job. Okay, yeah. I use blended learning strategies and technology to create a student-centered learning experience because I believe, as many of us here do, that students need to be at the center of their own learning. In physics, we'll be grappling with difficult concepts. As you may have heard, physics is tough, but with the research-based techniques made use of in this classroom, the students will be able to construct the rules of the universe and face their own preconceptions.
I'm using the flipped classroom model to provide the traditional learning in various ways, but at the individual's pace and on their own time. This is the homework that they will have.
How often were you in class and you wanted the teacher to repeat exactly what he or she said? Or you just wanted to pause everything so you could write those important ideas down? Well, research shows that students cannot get the full extent of understanding by listening, processing, and writing notes at the same time. So most of my individual space assignments are learning objects that the student will need to interact with and take notes on their own time. You should be able to tell they are working on physics because their interactive notebooks are right next to them while they interact with a video, a reading, or an online tutorial, and so on. There are a bunch of different tools we'll be using, and I'd like to show you some. Since we have rolled out the Chromebooks, I would like to give you a tour of all the digital tools we'll be using. Edpuzzle is the main place for our video lessons. It allows the student to interact with the video and be accountable for their learning. Before class begins, I can see where the students were having difficulty and address that during our group time, so the learning is more focused on what students really need to know. Perusall is a college-based web application that allows students to engage with the text through asynchronous discussion. They will learn how to annotate and summarize the text and be able to react to other comments made in their class. They will also learn and apply digital etiquette in a safe and monitored environment. The power of Perusall is in the AI that automatically rates the students' responses based on several factors that will get students' feedback in a timely manner. Mastering Physics is another college application that we are fortunate to make available to students. They will be interacting with this tool on their own for tutorials and in class for problem solving. This also gives students electronic access to our textbook reference. Other sites we use involve simulations and tutorials, and you'll see them linked on my class webpage, which can be found on the San Miguel website under About Us and the Faculty heading. In the class, they will be working with Vernier digital data collection sensors and Logger Pro and graphical analysis. They use these same sensors at the University of Arizona and Pima College. Students will instantly see results and spend less time on the mechanics of a graph and more time on the meaning of a graph. We also have a license for Logger Pro that you may use at home on your own PC or Mac. Algodo is a great app that allows students to create and experiment with physics in a two-dimensional physics sandbox. They can test out their ideas safely and then bring them into the real world. There's just so much that we will be doing. It's going to be fantastic. The time we share together in the classroom is critical to developing their knowledge and growing their minds. This is where we can get into deeper discussions, explore possibilities and outcomes, and develop those critical thinking skills that help them become more strategic problem solvers and set themselves up for success in the future science classes they will go through here at San Miguel, as well as be ready for college and a career.
I'm sure you're reeling with tons of information, but as you know, I'm excited to take on the challenge of a new year and a new way of teaching.
Welcome to San Miguel.